All right, everybody. We are back with another nickel hunt. Let's go ahead and get it open. Kind of check it, make sure at least they're not all new. If they are, I do have a spare box here we can open up and check as well. But we're just going to do one box tonight. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hopefully we're not short a roll or so, but let's go and check it. Yeah, those all look like they're pretty well circulated coins there. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and pull all these out and make sure we have the full amount that we need. Get them lined up here, and then we'll be back and we'll get into the hunt. Alrighty, so looks like we have all 50 rolls, so we're good to go there. We'll go ahead and open the first roll here together. Let me throw some gloves on here really quick so I don't... Alright, sorry about that. Had a phone call. I am back. Let's go ahead and get into the first roll here. Guess I should tilt it down here so that way y'all can see. All right, nothing there really looks silvery. So we'll go ahead and go through this and we'll bring you back if we have a find. All right, we'll bring you back. We got an obverse facing 1959 out of Denver. Go ahead and set that here out of the side, and we'll go ahead and finish going through this roll. We'll bring you back if we have another one. Well, y'all probably saw that. I didn't notice it until after I paused the recording, but we got a reverse facing Denver 1962. So not really a find. We'll just set that off to the side. We'll check it for the D over D, and let's just hunt the rest of this together. Why not? 81. That's actually kind of a nicer looking 81. Doesn't look like it's going to be full steps though, but we'll check that under a microscope later. 1964 Denver. Alrighty. Nothing else in there. We'll go ahead and get this cleared up and get into the next roll. Alright, we are back. We have an obverse facing 1957. Pretty rough, and it's a Denver. So we'll go ahead and add that one to our pile here. And man, that one's got a little scratched up there. Let's kind of go through the rest of this here really quick. See if we have anything else. All right, the rest of these look like they're pretty new. So we'll go ahead and get this cleared up, get into the roll, and get back on the hunt. All right, so we are back. It was like right here in the roll. I grabbed it, and it's a 64 Denver, but it has that green coloring like the silver nickels, like even on the edge, that very greenish, like olivey green color. And it even has like the smell of a silver war nickel. And I don't know if you guys have collected silver war nickels and stuff, or any sort of silver coin, they have that very distinct smell if you smell them. Really weird. I was thinking, man, I finally got a silver nickel, and totally forgot to hit record and grabbed it because I was kind of excited, because I haven't ever had one this early on in the hunt before. And I don't know. Probably not. But definitely interesting that it's got the smell of silver. Looks like a silver war nickel with the toning and patina. So I do have a 1946 nickel that's struck on a silver war nickel planchet from 1946. Those are known about. There's not really a ton of information on those ones, but if you look them up, they are out there. The Mint estimates that they struck around 1,000 of them. I have had it tested. It is one of these days I do need to send it off to get it graded, but I haven't done it yet. So maybe one day when I decide not to be lazy and send it out. But still a pretty cool find. Yeah, this one's interesting. I'm gonna have to do a little more looking into this one and maybe bring it over to my local coin shop and have them hit it with their machine and test it really quick. Because you know what? You never know, and it's always better to check than just assume it's not. So, all right, well, we'll go and get back into the hunt here, and we'll bring you back if we have a find. All right, we are back. Right here, we got a obverse facing, 1952. And it looks like it's going to be 52 Denver. Go ahead and add that to the pile there. And then this one here, as I was opening it up, it kind of rolled out from the back here. But it was an obverse facing 1940. Looks like a Philadelphia. So add that one here to the stack as well. And let's just kind of look through the rest of this really quick together. '62 Philly. All right, looks like all the rest of these are newer ones. We'll go and get this cleaned up and get on hunting. And I forgot to mention we were on roll number 8. Well, as I was going through and cleaning that up, we got a 2009 Denver, so that is a better date. That's one of the ones that I keep a hold of. So let's go ahead and flip the rest of these over and see if maybe we have another one here. Nope, no more 2009, so we'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. All right, very next roll, roll number 9. We have one here with the Denver Mint on the reverse. Looks like it's going to be 1953. All right, we'll go ahead and add that one to the stack. And I thought I saw one here that looked like another older one. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. 1959 Denver. Add that one there to the stack as well. And let's just kind of go through the rest of the roll here. Another 64 is Philadelphia. All right, it doesn't look like there's anything more in here. We'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. All right, we are back. Roll number 11. Obverse facing, 1941. Out of Philadelphia. Set that one off to the side here, and let's just kind of, looks like we only have a few left here, so let's just go ahead and go through the rest of this. Oh, here we go. 1946. This one was reverse facing. I should have recognized it because of how old it looks, but hey, you know, 1946. We'll go and add that to the pile there. Looks like we may have another older one here. Let's go ahead and check this one. It's just a 1964. Another 1964. That's another Philadelphia. All right, doesn't look like there's any more old ones in here, so we'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. Well, we are back. Roll number 12. And there is a very thin nickel right here. Or as they think it's a nickel, maybe it's a foreign coin, I don't know. But it's pretty darn thin. Oh, it is going to be a nickel. It's just a, what they call a washing machine coin here. And judging by what I can see of the face, it looks like it's one of the newer ones. So, oh well, it was kind of interesting to see, but nothing special, so we'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. Well, same roll, not too far behind that really thin washer machine nickel. We got a Buffalo. 1936, Philadelphia. Not the three-legged, but hey, pretty nice condition. It is a Philadelphia, 1936. I think we have this one already, but we'll go ahead and set this one off to the side here, and hopefully it has some friends in this box, and we'll be keeping an eye out for them. Let's see here. That's kind of, no. 87. I know there's a 63 back here. It's a Denver. Check that for the D. Doubled D on there, or the D over D as they call it. 1970, not full steps. All right, that's going to be, we'll go and get back into the hunt. Well, we are back. Roll number 15 of the hunt. And we have a proof. A 1971S proof nickel. So this is a first for me for my YouTube videos. I used to hunt before, and I think I found maybe 2 before this. So definitely not something I find very often. So yeah, pretty cool. That's definitely an interesting find. Let's go and just check through this. I didn't really notice any edges that looked older in here. Just a 63 looks like here at a Philly. So I'll check that one for the double die and the triple die. And yeah, don't really see anything else here, so we'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. All right, roll number 16 of the hunt. So the very next roll, an Obverse 1952 out of Philadelphia. Let's see here. Oh, okay, as I say, I thought I saw an older edge. It's just a 1964 Denver. So we'll add that to the 64 Denvers there. And just in case, kind of go through the last 3 here. All right, nothing else in here. Get back into the hunt. All right, well, roll number 20 towards the back, and we got another buffalo here. I don't see a date on it or a mint mark, so this one will definitely need to be nickedated. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one off to the side, and we'll do this one at the end of the video. I'll go through and nickedate it, and we'll see what we have there. Let's go ahead and just kind of check the last few coins here in this roll, and doesn't look like there's going to be anything there, so we'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. All right, roll number 21, reverse facing. We have a Denver mint mark here, and it looks like it is a 1955 Denver. We'll go ahead and add that one here to our pile, and we'll just kind of go through here really quick, see if we have any other old ones here hanging out. That one's got a Denver mint mark on the back there. That's going to be a 64 Denver, so we'll add that to our 64 Denvers. And that's going to be everything here. We'll go ahead and get back into that. We are back. Roll number 26. It's been a little bit. 1957 Denver. Go ahead and add that one here to the pile. And then I see a little Denver mint mark sticking out back over here, so let's go ahead and check this one. Old Denver there, and that's going to be another 57. 2 57 Denvers. And let's just go ahead and check through here really quick with everybody. 2025. Nothing older here, so we'll go and get it cleaned up, get into the back into the. All right, we are back. Actually, very next roll, Ender. It has a San Francisco mint mark. So let's go ahead and check and see what it is. It is going to be a 1951 San Francisco. I am not sure if we have that one yet or not, so we'll have to check that here at the end. I'll go ahead and get back into this, and we'll bring you back if we have another find. All right, roll number 34 of the hunt. We have an obverse facing 1957 Denver. So go ahead and add that one here to our pile. We've gotten a few of those this time. And we got a reverse facing Denver mint mark. And this one's going to be a 1955. It actually looks pretty nice. So I know we have a 55 Denver already, but that may be an upgrader. So let's kind of scroll through the rest of this here, see if we have anything more. All right, doesn't look like there's anything more in here. We'll go ahead and get back into that. All right, we are back. Very next roll, so roll number 35. We have a reverse facing the Denver mint mark here. And it's a 1942. So 42, they had silver and non-silver. The silver ones would have had the mint mark above the Monticello there. Non-silver on the just to the side of here on the right. With it being the non-silver on the 42, these were actually much lower mintage. And I believe these are either a key date or a semi-key date. I don't have the mintages right offhand right now, but that is that's a pretty good find. So, and I know we already have one, but I'll check to see if that's an upgrader or not. So, we got a 64 here. We'll go ahead and check it really quick. Just Philadelphia. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish going through this roll. I'll bring you back if we have more. All right, we are back. Roll number 38. We got a reverse facing Denver mint mark. And it's going to be a 1954 Denver. Going to add that to the pile there. Oh, and right underneath of it, we got a 1940 out of Denver as well. We'll go ahead and add that one to our pile. Let's go ahead and check here, see if we have anything more hiding out in here. We got a 61 Denver. We'll go ahead and add that to the pile there to check for the D over D. Here's another reverse Denver mint mark. 1964. And 85. Oh, here we go. We got an obverse 1946 out of Philadelphia. Go ahead and add that to the pile there. And looks like that's everything for this roll, so we'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. All right, we are back. Roll number 45 of the hunt. And we have a 1946. Looks like a Philadelphia. Go ahead and add that to the pile there, and just kind of go through here, see if we have anything more. All right, doesn't look like anything more hiding out in there. We'll go and get these cleaned up and get back into the hunt. All right, we're back. Roll number 47. We have an obverse facing 1959. Out of Denver. Add that one to the list. I think I saw one, yep, right here. A little further back, 1941. Out of Philadelphia. Is there anything more here? I don't see anything. So, all right, we'll go and get back into the hunt. All right, we are back. There were no more finds in the rolls there. I went ahead and got this nickedated. For those that should hopefully be able to see it there. Let's see if I can get a good angle on it for the camera. Let's see if I zoom in a little bit, if that'll help. So it is a 1920 Philadelphia. So we'll have to check, see if we have that one for the book. And, well, let's go ahead and check now, because we only have the two Indian heads, or two buffaloes, sorry, not Indian head. We have the two buffaloes, so let's see if we need them here. So that goes to 1918 there. And we do not have the 1920 Philadelphia. So let's go ahead and slot that here. Okay. And then the 1936, we do have, let's see, I'm pretty sure this was a Philadelphia. Oops, where did it go? There it is. 1936, yeah, 36 Philadelphia. This one here is pretty worn down. This one's a little nicer, so this is going to be an upgrade. So we got an upgrade for our 36 here. So we'll go ahead and get this one put in the book as well. Boom. There we go. We're able to upgrade one and add a new addition on our buffaloes. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all the rest of the coins we have here, see if there's any upgrades, any error finds, and if I have anything, I'll bring you back in. All right, we are back. Well, other than those two Buffalo nickels, the one that we were able to do the upgrade and the addition, we had no upgrades, no additions, and no errors found. So hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.